thing about I love about Australians when they're good actors, when they switch to the American one, it's it's just that depth, that deep, you know.
The generic American accent that we all
Yeah,
use.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's
Like I
like
don't.
this. It's like the same in Brit. It's the same when Australians do British accents. They go, "What's the one town in Britain that we said? Like, what's the one British accent we know? Let's go
Yeah.
with that one."
No, well, there's two because there's the Michael Caine. This will probably offend Neil. There's the Michael Caine, you know, the more Cockney one, and then there's the Bridgerton, whatever. Oh
No,
yes.
no. I want an Australian to go to Manchester to learn an accent so he can ask it. So during his scene, he'd be going, "Let's go get some lunch." And I want him to do it well, and I want him to do it properly. What do you think, Neil? What say you?
I don't know. Manchester will be more. Kid.
I'm talking fancy Manchester.
Yeah.
Or I want him to go to
Fancy
live.
Manchester.
I want him to go to Liverpool and learn to talk like a Stouser, and then I want him to take that to the stage.
That would be Klingon.
Or,
Lots of
oh,
lots of phlegm.
or that's I don't know. Like, or here I do. Let's go a little bit Brommy. Let's a little bit higher to the pitch.
Oh,
Like,
Bill Bailey.
yeah, Bill Bailey. Yeah,
You know he auditioned for Lord of the Rings as Gimli?
did he?
Yeah.
As a
And they
Brommy?
I think so. Like I said, I think they said this is the kind of accent we want. And he went, "Oh, yeah, yeah, that's you." I don't
His
know. I think
regional accent.
yeah, yeah.
I love England with their many regional accents.
That are all like half an hour from each other.
I know that's what makes it, Neil. Like,
It's funny because it's true.
I know, but how is this possible that you
Neil.
have that your country fits inside of Texas, like geographically, and
Well,
like,
no, more importantly, I want to break this down now because you're from over there. Okay, so you got your like half hour differences in every accents. What about the border? Is there a new like transforming accent there, or is it like if someone lives on one side of the street and someone lives on the other side, it's different accents? Like, is there a blending?
Uh, yeah, I mean, Wales. They There's quite a gap when you go across the border. It is just fields and
Yeah, all right.
hills, and there's a good 10 minutes where you're driving at full speed before you start to reach civilization, and then they all start to sound
Different, yeah.
Welsh.
It's like a portal.
And then the further you go from where I'm at, you come across into the north of Wales. They sound a bit Welsh. And then you go about halfway along and then you start going south. And the further south you go, the more Welsh everyone sounds and the less English there is on all of the signposts,
I've heard about
sorry about that.
which it's quaint. And then Scotland, just like England, Glaswegian is very different to Edinburgh. And yet there's a short drive on the motorway between the two.
It's crazy.
So we have a great many accents. Apart from Hollywood just goes, like you said, ooh, Mr. Darcy, the Bridgerton, ooh. And then Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Cool, blimey, Mary Poppins. And that's it. That's it.
Because I did wonder that because I've met people like, so I know people from Leeds and the sort of the Northern English accent, which I like.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
then and then I just watched like Game of Thrones where they're trying to do a Northern England accent. I'm like going, what? That's too articulate. What type of accent are you doing? Because it's not Northern England. Because like you're not meant to be. I can understand three of every five words that like someone from Leeds says in terms of their accent.
Or Sean Bean, who's just Sheffield in
Or,
everything he does.
or is that yeah, the Sean Bean accent. See, that's the accent that's. The Sean Bean is the accent that they all try to do now. I think so. That's interesting. So everyone sounds like Sheffield from from England.
You think Sean Bean gets
The
a lot of phone calls?
getting a northern twang is less important if you're going for the Sean Bean than just saying bastard every other word.
Busted, yeah. Yeah.
Anyone listening, open another tab, go onto YouTube and type in Sean Bean bastard, and you will have a marvelous compilation of everything from Sharp all the way through to Game of Thrones, where he just says bastard.
Busted.
It's like the Owen Wilson wow video.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.